Hey, welcome back to the Plumbing Gurus. My name's Carson. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're here at the on-site edition. We're inside of a house. We've been here before. We did some groundworks here, some hydronic heating, all the plumbing. Today we were just doing we had to come back. We were waiting for this kind of custom wall carrier, the GEBERIT, don't know how to pronounce it. This is a custom one. This is a really low kind of situation. This whole bathroom's kind of weird. This is going to be glass here, glass here. They got a walk-in shower with a tub. Like there's going to be a tub in here, skylight, and a shower, all in one unit. Super weird. Never seen anything like this. I can't wait to kind of see what it looks like. Yeah, they got two rain heads. But anyways, we're here to do the GEBERIT wall carrier. So again, it's a custom one. They had a special order this thing. It sits pretty low. So if you've never installed one of these, we've done a few of them. We don't do a ton of them, but when we do them, I pretty much have to learn how to install them every time. Actually, Clayton installed this one. I just get I get to do the video. So the one thing that we noticed, the first thing we didn't really like the most about these ones is it only came with 2 leg bolts. They're the nice big long thick leg bolts that it came with. They don't give you a ton of space to actually screw things in. Probably could be designed a little bit better. Not sure how. Not an engineer. So then there's other holes to screw into, but they don't give you a ton of space. Ow! They don't give you a ton of space either to get your drill in here. So I do like these. There's not a ton wrong with them, but we had to use screws with washers. Probably not the best. We didn't have leg bolts with us. You'd think that it would come with at least 4 of them to like screw to the top. But it didn't, so we made it work. So anyways, first thing that we did was to check what height the there's an architect involved. They want a certain height. So they wanted 15 inches to the top of the bowl. So to check that, you just go inside the instruction book. It'll actually give you a measurement to the bolts plus 3 inches is what they say to the top. So like if you measure this plus 3, so we went 12 inches to here. So then plus 3 to the top of the bowl is 15 inches. That's where the bowl height's going to be. So that's how you figure that out. We also had the specs on the bowl. We made sure that because there's 2 spots to put your bolts here. So we put them on the inside. It's 7 1/16. I think the standard is that. But there's obviously these other 2 bolt holes here. So you're going to want to make sure you know what kind of bowl you're putting in, because once this is drywall tiled and everything, you go to bring your bowl in, and if it's like the wider spread bolt pattern, then you're going to end up having to cut some stuff out and redoing it. So yeah, we just put them on the inside. Again, always make sure you double check your specs on what you're going to be installing at finish. That's really important. And the bowl height. You want to make sure, because it can go anywhere from like 12 to 16 inches, I think, to the bowl height, something like that. And to get it any lower, you'd have to cut out the bottom plate here. We have wood. Some of these are being installed on concrete. In Canada, everything is done with wood construction for the most part, unless it's in commercial. But here we are, residential. So the other thing I didn't like, let's go back here. I've done these GEBERIT ones before, and I could have swore the water line came off the top, but the water line comes off the side here, and you have to frame it in. So they automatically make you have to either use a 90 here. We just used a PEX wingback. You could use like a brass 90 and then screw in an MIP by PEX or whatever it is that you're using. But this is where the water line goes. Or we could have drilled a hole through the stud here and then just put an FIP by PEX on here and came through. So not my favorite design, but we made it work. It's working. And then the drain. The drain we always do with Fernco's. Sometimes they give you an MJ clamp. We prefer not to use MJs. We use Fernco's. Usually these things need to fit in a 2x6 wall as far as I know, and we usually put the drain to the back. You can put it in the center. The nice thing about these is there is an adjustable thing on here, so you can kind of bring it up wherever. They are very efficient. Probably the best thing about a wall carrier is the fact that you can clean underneath the toilet, and the bowls are always nice and smooth. You don't have like that interior trap kind of thing that you got to deal with. Yeah, I don't think I can really think of anything else. If you guys like what you see here, let us know if you have any tips of how you've installed one of these. We don't do a ton of them, so like I said, every time we do one, pretty much have to flip through the instruction book and have to relearn how to do them. But I do like them. Once they're installed, they look clean and slick. Let us know again how you're liking it, and we'll see you on the next one.